testing me again here. Which side did you say you liked more again? One win or one move? The movers or the winners?
One move. The movers. I like the movers.
You like movers, and you said that they have a better team fight that comes together.
Correct. I think on Radiant, oh my god, this is so hard. On one win, it's hard because SSS has move in his name. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, now
No,
that we're
I'm
on Shira Junior, okay, I think
yes.
what's nice about one win's draft is they have very tanky cores, and they will
Sure.
have a timing to not die to this like minus armor strat. And the box saves, the wheel, it's all gonna come into play. But at the same time, I think it's a lot of pressure on this Ringmaster to get off the save, right? Because it's not easy to save through Ravage unless he has like some Aether Lens or something. Even if you save
Sure.
when Dead in the Water is comes out on you after the box, you're still kind of stuck in Wukong, stuck in Macropyre.
That's fair. It is going to take Chodek some time to get up to that stage, though. We'll see whether he's able to get out of the lane up against the tiny Ringmaster. Shouldn't be too much trouble for the Tidehunter as we get into this battle of the ones here. Movers versus winners. That's what I'm going with. I can't afford to be confused. I was already confused with the whole 4 Pirates, 1 move shenanigans. Now that the numbers are the same, that's going to mess me up. 3-4-3.
If you had a number as your name, what number would it be? What's your favorite number? Mate?
Ooh, just off of vibes alone, I'd probably be 77.
Luka Doncic? Or
Is that actually?
yeah, it's Luka. Wait, how do you like wait, why 77?
I don't know, it just kind of feels like it flows nice. I wouldn't say it's 77. I would say it like 3377.
7 square.
That's not 7 square. 7 square is like 49. Wait, that's not even correct. What's 7 square? Wait, I was right. 7 square is 49? Am I? Wait, okay, yeah, I'm right. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's end this discussion. This is painful stuff. We can talk about the game. We can talk about the lanes. Any particular lane that you want to look at, Adam?
I think his middle lane's kind of interesting. You're able to dodge lightning. Obviously, you're not going to pressure dash too much because he is fast and it's hard to land Jingu onto him. But I think Monkey should not get pressured too much here.
What are you hoping to do as the Monkey King in this lane? Because you're not looking to... at least you can't pressure the Lash, right? Are we looking at perhaps early rotations to the side lanes for difference?
I feel like you just want to grief the Beastmaster. I feel like both teams have a similar roadmap. Do okay mid, take rune, and go to safe lane. Level 1 Swarm. It's the Hive Mind, baby. The way a tiny struggle with the books. There's
Get that EXP up. Yeah, that's tough. We talked about this already. The Hive Mind, the pure numbers on that Weaver and how much EXP each bug hit gives you, it doesn't really feel that significant. Like 5 EXP, uh-oh. They didn't need the monkey rotation to grief triple S. They just get the first blood onto him. Nice trade out. Falling. These Wraiths are going crazy right now, but Baby 3-Pack's in a very nice spot. Hit shot, Fairy Fire, it's not enough. The Chikiro just wins out against that trade.
That was an unfair battle. He had like 4 creeps hitting him too. He's gonna be pretty happy with that. Ooh.
That I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Chira Jr. with the solo kill onto Difference. I was just about to say that this is a Grandmaster Monkey King, so he might be in a good position to know what he's doing, but gets picked off alone in the mid lane.
So I need to say this before we get too far away, but everyone in this bot lane was level 2 before the Weaver that had level 1 Swarm with Hive Mind.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, to be fair, he did play to the side of the lane a little bit and more up front, so maybe he missed out on some juicy creeps. That's fair, right?
That's fair, that's fair. Chodak's pretty much free farm down here. I'm a bit concerned for Difference. I think this kill makes the lane super hard because he's going to get boots on the Lash now. And this is pretty abusable, so we probably see the Monkey just go farm mode. Also, you look at Radiant's heroes, they are really just stack hungry. Beast already stacking, triple S.
Bit of a setup here in the top lane. Nesphia knows that the Beastmaster is alone and will punch down his former offlaner. No mercy. Boss kind of putting out quite a bit of damage, but he has 1 charges, so he'll be okay. Turn around. Stop brutalizing that little baby.
One revenge.
Damn. Boss kind of cooking him a little bit, but he has a self. He'll be fine. Yeah, very nicely done by 1 move in the top lane. They're staggering these kills, right? So As a result, you only are dealing with one person in lane at all times.
Kind of sad for them, but they will be farming fine. Again, this mid lane is pumping out the lightning storm. Ooh, 2 man.
I
Fortunately,
mean,
it's
you're
not
getting some
alive to get the
EXP, but
EXP.
that's from the
Are
grave.
you,
It's
if you're
not going to
dead?
work out very nicely.
You actually get EXP
wait,
if you're dead.
Wait, what
My
the hell?
God.
Chira just kills him again.
Yeah, it's the boots, man. Oh no.
Okay,
it's
this
Monkey
early
King.
game has gotten really messy. Let's recalibrate a little bit. So top lane, not seeming to be the best for SSS. He's gonna get set up on Gilgir. Post death gonna TP up to this top lane. Looks like the Beastmaster's gonna go down again. Speed is strong, looking for the trade, but should just be able to chase him up here to the high ground, trying to deny himself to some wolves. One more little auto attack, or maybe even a Shikuchi. Gilgir will have it very shortly. Meanwhile, they kill baby 3
Ooh,
packs.
difference gets a kill.
Kira Jr. TP's up here, and now they're running down Nesphere. So as much as one move are trying to find advantages on the map, it's really this Lash who's doing so much work. That second Edict will find a kill on the Alk, stabilizing and griefing that safe lane. One move, they had a slight advantage up here, but the Lash's rotation ruining everything.
Why was he there? On the Lash. He didn't even use TP. He walked there. Monkey King managed to snipe off the kill on the Beastmaster too. So a lot of battling, much more than I'm used to. But this mid lane again, level 4 Monkey King versus the level 6 Lash.
Adam trying to chill over here, talk about hive mind numbers. There's like 3 kills happening on the map at the same time. It's ridiculous. Both these teams, we know that one move love to play aggressive, but one win are meeting them right at the doorstep.
They want revenge.
With a bit of a shotgun in the form of this
Lash.
Lash.
In this lane though.
You gotta try.
Gotta kill
You got the backup of the Ringmaster. Box the save. He's still doing damage. Nice whip. And Chira Jr. in a great position is dominating now. Great response there from the side of one win.
If that Lash had more mana, I swear. At least 2 kills. Very nice rotation though till the end, coming in with a very clutch box. And again, difference goes down. I'm not sure how you exactly come back into this game as the Monkey King right now. 1.8.
He's level 4.
He's level 4. China Junior's almost level 7.
He's deeping into the top lane. He's gonna try and chase down SSS. This Beastmaster in a load of trouble. I guess this is your only way of coming back in the game, right? You're hoping that you can try and chase down some of these side lane kills where the Lash can't mirror your rotation, but another stun coming through. Meanwhile, Chira Jr. still continuing to make action happen on the map. Just melts down the Weaver, defending the mid lane, and TP's back to base for that reset.
This has to be an abort mission, right? Like, just ban the mid lane. I guess as Weaver, you shouldn't be dying, though, to be fair, to the Lash. You just kind of want to sit here and soak EXP, except that your tower is probably gonna die.
The annoying thing about the Lash into Weaver matchup is after you use Shikuchi, if you're still in range of his Edict, it still kills you, even if you're hiding away or anything like that. So, very annoying stuff. Stacks being set up by one win in their triangle. This is going to be a big bunch of gold and EXP for the Beastmaster to come back to. He's going to need it. Already started to farm in the safer areas of the map. But yeah, I mean, despite all the nice moves from one move early on, it feels like it's just completely counteracted by this Lash and the fact he's had such an amazing start.
Yeah, problem with the movers is that their moving hero is the one kind of getting dumpster on, you know? Like, if for winners, they have Beast in the side camps. You're like, okay, if Beast doesn't apply pressure, you are good. But what about his Monkey King? Where's he gonna go? Are you gonna go look for his Beastmaster in the left corner of the map? Not really. Meanwhile, bot lane, I want to say it was pretty even, but Munkushi just kind of skyrocketed CS-wise. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Maybe some stacks.
I mean, Gilga's been busy. Chodex can't really pressure him by himself, and now Chodex is the one getting run down. Bunch of creeps to help tank the Edict, but it's not going to be enough. No level 6, so no Ravage to bail him out, even if he was going to pop it defensively. Chira Jr. is unstoppable. 6-0-1. We talked about him being the person to make action happen for one win. I didn't know he was a filmmaker. He's just shooting an entire horror blockbuster right now. Heroes dying left and right to edicts. My goodness, close your eyes.
He almost has Kaya, and he's higher net worth than the pretty much free farm Alchemist.
Okay, no, not yet. Alchemist still has him beat out a little bit.
It was close, like a minute
That's
ago.
okay. Numbers are not our strong suit on this.
It's true. What kind of Asian casters are we?
That's tough.
A little bit of mid lane pressure.
A little bit of mid lane pressure as if
Just a
Chira
little
Jr.
bit.
hasn't been absolutely dumpstering this lane from start to finish. You show up here, you're gonna end up dead. Level 6 on the Ringmaster as well. Just need to find an angle on the Monkey King and he's gonna be in big trouble. Thought out Sweden Strong to the tree line to the right and
The TP's
TP
in a
till
weird
the end.
spot.
It's gonna get cancelled by a nice boundless strike. They commit the Ravage knowing no more help can come. But Munkushi, he's very tanky here. With that Ice Path holding him in place, it should be enough damage. Nesville will find the kill. But now Chira Jr.'s TP'd in and Baby 3-packs will be forfeit. Sweden Strong shot him through the heart. Triple S, he had to kill off his replacement. Codex is pretty tanky though, but with the Pierce the Veil magic damage and the Lash coming in, Sweden Strong will find himself a double. One move, respond in kind, not letting their carry go down without a fight. Till the end. Still being chased down by Difference here, but you really gotta watch yourself. He can drop a ring and catch you off guard. Pull you down from the tree, do some magic damage while he's at it, chop all the trees around you, no more place to go for the Monkey King.
That was pretty much a solo kill from till the end. Very nice Wheel of
Yikes.
Wonder. Even tried to dodge the Boundless with a Funhouse Mirror, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
One win. Really nice job of just protecting their safe lane tower. Not, they just don't want to lose. Tiny lose this map. SSS even TP's down.
Still has a strongman tonic, still has a whip, doesn't want to use it, saving it for a bit of a rainy day, but Gilgear now chasing him down. Be forced to pop that souvenir. Now Chira Jr. looking to return the kill. Till the end does go down, but before that happens, Chira Jr. gets a strike down. Now if we can find this Lash, it'll be huge. Doesn't really have help, no mana difference. Finding that wicked sick kill streak, that is very significant for one move.
Big kill for Difference. Killing him is
Yeah. Maybe
Walking
helping him
him
crawl a little bit
slightly.
faster.
slightly closer.
He's getting off four limbs on the ground now. He's walking with 2 legs now. It's fine. No longer crawling like an infant.
I don't know, man. He and Chodex not having the best of games, but saving grace for them is Nesfure is still top of the net worth. Probably not as far ahead as he wants to be, but it's a 7-1 Lash. I don't think
you're complaining about being top net worth, right? Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine.
I
Okay,
feel-
so one move, some of the early game madness has quietened down a little bit as these cores probably want to farm towards their first or second items. You got that Echo Saber finished on the Tiny. Looking at this Alchemist, he should have his Radiance in just about 1,000 gold, so that will be maybe in the next 3-4 minutes. Maybe even faster than that. I'm underestimating his gold farming potential. But yeah, what's the play here for one move? Once your Alch has Radiance, are you ready to go? Are you looking for anything in particular?
He is Bling, I'm pretty sure. Radiance is not really a fighting item. Maybe you can defend towers and TP in, but that's about it. They don't really have playmakers, or I want to say their playmaker is still walking on 2 legs.
Yeah.
You might see him rotate anyway. He has the max boundless. Still able to play towards his team. His Jakira and Tide are still pretty strong just based on spells. With the Radiance too. I'm not actually sure if One Win can fight into this later on. We might see him just kind of split the map. Munkushi, you said it, he's a bit of a slower player. Doing pretty well on the farm, going for a Shadow Blade next. They're going 2 Mage Slayers. I wonder if this is right. I guess there's no harm. Play against B/Tiny Muerta. I just feel like, man, I think if you buy pipe, you feel pretty bad though. Do you?
Yeah, that's the
Nah,
thing, right? Like, you don't really want to buy pipe on the Tidehunter. It feels awkward. You want to scale up yourself. At least that's the style we're seeing Chodex play. Chira Jr. running into Gilgear here, but a fast Shikuchi back to safety. One win. Posturing around this top tier 1 tower, maybe trying to get some sort of a reaction.
I guess Mage Slayer is also one of those items that you don't feel too bad having more of, right? Gives you mana regens, nice damage. You also don't always, you're able to apply the debuff onto more heroes.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, anyone the Monkey King isn't hitting, you're tagging with an Anchor Smash, right? They might just be on different targets in the fight, so... I think the key for me is just they both want that magic resistance. You cut down some of the magic damage coming out from all 5 of these 1-win heroes, you're not going to be sad about that. Reduce the Avatar's damage, reduce the Lash, even the Muerta spells and the Beastmaster drums eventually. Speaking of the Beastmaster drums, he is 500 gold away from that Aghanim, so a bit of a recovery for him. It's been quiet for SSS. Not really the performance you want to have when you're up against your former team. You want to show them that you've glowed up a little bit. This is kind of the opposite of that right now.
He's doing fine, above his counterpart on the other side, or replacement, I should say. So, interesting attempt by Gilger. Game's
Get some
kind of
EXP,
slowed
you know?
down. Yeah, I guess it's hard for One Win to make moves just because of the Ravage, the Wukong, or JK.
Yeah, they'll just get the kill onto difference, but it ends up being a trade because take a look at where the pesky Weaver is, stealing away their Wisdom Shrine. Very nice move from Gilgear, and unlikely to be punished because he has a Shukuchi in just about 3. I say that, they'll commit the raw SSS. Needs one more sleight of access. No, time-lapse comes out, and he's way back to safety. Hides himself in the tree line and an easy TP out. SSS won't continue to chase for that bug.
Yeah, nice little yoink, but One Win, they won't stop. Maybe no Roar. I'm not sure if they want to just take this area top because Tormentor's coming soon, right? And you've used your Roar, baited by Gilger. One move. Elk almost has his blink. Assume they'll go looking for a fight soon. I think it's a pretty nice timing for them.
Yeah. Get it
They
in
want the
tandem with the
Lash.
Ravage as well. They're kind of going a bit ahead of the Blink Dagger's delivery, maybe trying to connect towards top. One move, setting up for this defense. Tidehunter's going to TP in with just about 200 HP left on that tower. Cut off till the end. Could be a very free Ringmaster kill, not able to box, but that at least allows the Lash to get out safely.
That's not too bad, but we might see them get down here now. The minus armor against the Tormentor is pretty nice. Just wondering if Raiden can do it. I guess they can if they really want to, but this Ravage a bit too hard to fight into right now.
Yeah. Very easy Tormentor for them to grab. One move, they were always going to be in a good spot to snatch that away, and the Watcher and the Ward placed down. I mean, now they'll see Chira Jr. on the wave as well, but he knows exactly where they are. He's TPing back to connect with his team. And instead, One Win, they're going to look towards the Roche.
This Beastmaster X, I mean, I like this a lot. Finding value trades on the map. Far ahead and they want to keep their goalie. Anyway.
You think they're going to try and do anything with this Beastmaster eggs, or is it more of just like, okay, you know, we're getting advantages on the map?
I think they're fine. They're just not fight ready, right? You want BKBs, especially against this Ravage Wukong Radiance. Like you kind of gotta respect it a little.
Sure. So at what point do you think they're waiting for? They need BKBs on all their calls? Is that what the timing will be for One Win?
I think it depends how the initiation goes. Cause with this Beast X, he definitely can just play. I know I say like this Ravage and all is scary, but those are like one-time spells, right? So this Aegis is gonna enable the Beastmaster a lot. Probably see him go for the blink first just for more pressure. Then you let this Lash get to this like Bloodstone BKB timing. I'm not sure if he wants BKB this game. Gilger will little scout out. They might try to get SSS twice here.
Let's start things out onto Sweden Strong. That's double S for you. Might just submit himself to his fate. Nice silence out. Wow, that's real nice. I wonder whether they would have committed the Ravage for him anyway. That feels like a bit of a waste. So I guess he would have got out regardless.
Probably, but I think Monkey should have just saved his stun, right? He's pretty dead. Even if you chain stun there, he probably gets out off. Bit of a, I want to say small mistake by difference, because Strong was definitely not in a position where he can run away no matter what. Yeah. One move again, failed to.
Unfortunate.
Just failing to make their one move, but it's not over yet.
This is, oh, this is awkward. I don't know whether the Beastmaster was paying attention per se, but he will scan out this move. The Monkey King was not smoked, runs next to the Jakiro, who was the smoke popper, and just basically disappears off the map out of no reason after hitting the ball once. So SSS will see this move coming from a mile away. In fact, he's the one trying to set up onto Gilgear. They think better of it though, not wanting to fight in this area. I wonder why.
Just a little worried about what can come in from the back. It's also an Aegis Beastmaster who already saw you. Monkey King not there, tied already at the ancient side, so probably waiting for the tied dagger now, I assume. It's also not that easy to fight into the Aegis. What else we have coming out? Else going for BKB. It's gonna be really helpful for him. I feel like this game still just favors One Win quite a bit. I think One Move are the ones who want to play a bit faster And One has just been doing a really good job of avoiding deaths.
I think the biggest story for me this game is that Gilgir, bottom net worth support right now, hasn't really been able to find much impact on the map as the Weaver, and using that Hive Mind to get whatever EXP that he can, but all he has to his name is an Orb of Corrosion and a Wand. He's looking towards an Orchid. That is a long way away for him. And even then, who are you Orchiding? Right? Like, you probably need to try and get the Lash before he starts popping out all the spells. Maybe you get one of the supports, try and pick off the backline, but yeah, Gilgir, not been the easiest for this Weaver. 0, 3, and 3.
I would like to see the Vessel a bit more. Maybe he felt like he was too poor. I think it's also nice because of the stats. And like you said, it's so hard to Orchid. Ideally, you want to Orchid the Ringmaster, but how realistic is that?
First, you gotta find him in the fight. Maybe make use of that Monkey King vision. Might be trying to set up on the Beastmaster here, or maybe just tag him with some bugs. Unfortunately, not gonna connect.
Just trying to bait stuff
Oh, that's
out.
cruel.
First time. Not
Nah,
fun,
did you see that? Like, as soon as he missed the bugs, like, SSS threw out a one-win team voice line. It's like, okay.
He bought it.
Yeah, I've
just for
switched
this
sides. What
moment.
about it, brother? You ain't bugging me this time?
Nice
Wheel
wheel.
of Wonder. Good
that's
try on the catch. SSS looking for the Raw. Will still commit it onto just a Wukong's command. This is very deep from the Beastmaster. Maybe wanting to use the Aegis. They put out a lot of damage onto Nesphere, but now with this Wukong's command and the Ravage, they can't come in and save the Beast. Triple S just kind of giving them a bit of a freebie, I won't lie. Now they can try and look for more potentially. Jumping in on Chodex. Kira Jr. Just get Boundless Strike up, but with that shield rune, they think better of it. BKB
Kira's
already
doing-
used on the Alchemist and the Chemical Rage coming to an end. Munkushi runs into a bug. So that's the Shikuchi though. Won't be able to snag a little bounty rune and escape as well.
Yu's been doing a really nice job of just like hiding these fights, giving vision of what's happening. I think Chodex didn't really need to blow the Ravage there, but I think they just feel like at this point they might as well use whatever they spell they can to secure kills. And yeah, Triple S a bit over aggressive, suddenly going for this overextension, trying to solo kill a Weaver.
Still slowly scaling up on the side of one win. Not ready to fight just yet, it seems. Bloodstone on the Lash. Gleipnir on the Muerta. I mean, the items are coming together. Probably the BKB on the Beast is what they want to be waiting for. Same thing for the Tiny as well. Just an Ogre axe away, so... One move, you know, I kind of feel like their time is now. They have this Alchemist advantage. He's still, if I'm not mistaken, top of the net worth. Just hasn't really been able to find a lot with it. SSS gonna get jumped on, but you have a box available just to save him.
Nice
Boundless
done.
Strike attempted. Very nicely done, but still the box comes out in time, and now Monkey King's just gonna get melted. Gilgir will drop as well. The rest of one win were in position to respond. 2 for 1
So
exchange.
fast by them. Little bit late on the stun. If he didn't get the box off, Beastmaster might just have died.
Yeah.
Taking out the fight.
A mid lane as well, Chodex. Getting tossed up. Blowing with the Echo Strike. Okay. Blow with a tree. Lash.
They shot.
Oh, the fear. The toss. Bam. Right on top of his head.
Yeah, nicely done. Munkushi with a few small setups here and there with this Shadow Blade. Happily farming. Now you're playing Alchemist and you are 2k net worth down. That's not a good sign, Mike.
Yeah, the gold lead has honestly been a little bit closer than where one move would want. But what's the deal here? Like, why aren't they sort of grouping up? Is it just because, you know, they're waiting for Ravage to come back up?
Yeah, I
It's
feel like they're
available
trying,
now.
right? But they're trying, but it's just this. How do I put it? The way one win is playing the map is just very nice. They've not really been in places where they die. Like you see, even when they stand like till the end, it's kind of in position to save.
I got the Gleipnir on Gilgir. So much damage from these strikes from the Tiny. Starting to hit. Bit of a critical mass here.
They still want to fight down
BKB
here
in as
though.
well.
I'm not sure if they can burst this Tiny. It has to be someone else.
I mean, they literally have the box dodging the Ravage. Like, I saw that coming from a mile away. Now he pops the BKB. How are you going to set up? Looking for the Wukong's command, but he can just walk out of it for free. Maybe it's Lesh who's in trouble. Chira Jr. with the wheel and the Bloodstone healing up for now. They just can't get him. Strongman tonic, too much damage. He's just gonna blow them all up. Tweeden Strong standing his ground with all those little ghosts, silencing everybody, and Munkushi will clean them up big time. Baby 3-Pack's the last one to survive. Oh, that fight was never gonna work out for you there. Now in the tree line, Mel the Jakiro.
Oh, mercy.
Rest in peace.
Roar not
Mushi's
even
just gonna-
needed.
Yeah. That
Wasn't
was...
even there, Mike.
Oh my goodness. They ravaged the box, Adam. They ravaged the box. You need someone to go into these backlines and stop the Ringmaster, but right now they're just trampling all over you on one win. Easy stun, easy setup. Gilgear goes down again. Things are starting to slip out of their hands here. One move.
Pretty hard territory to be in. See Chira Jr. pretty much tanked Wukong for like, what, 7 seconds? Sure, you reduce damage with Mace Layer, but you're not really killing the Lash. The lack of the vessel as well. No difference.
Managing to narrowly get away there with just a shred of HP.
Not dying
And this
for
has
once.
not been the Monkey King game, right? Like 3-7 and 3. He's supposed to be the one controlling tempo from the mid lane. His tempo got controlled, I'll tell you that much. Chira Jr. trampling all over him.
10-1 and 9, man. He has Dagger soon. He has the BKB. He has a Gem and Shield Rune too. He's so strong.
Yeah.
Rosh is also on the way to spawning. I assume with this next Aegis, I feel like they are going to be in position to start threatening high ground. If they want to. See, they have the option to just farm it up. The upside for one move, though, is I want to say these Radiance heroes, they have the luxury of turning the Radiance into a nullifier in the later part of the game.
Sure.
I don't know how significant that's going to be, but this box is definitely something that's annoying. I don't think it's going to help him like kill the Tiny by any means, even without the box. But I feel like they need to do something like that.
I feel like in an ideal world, Gilgear would be super farmed, and then he has something like a Spirit Vessel into a Nullifier, right? That relieves the need for anyone else on one move to build it. But look at it, he barely has an Orchid. He still is working towards that Orchid. Since the last time we checked on him till now, he still only has a Robe of the Magi. That's not a good look.
It's not having a good game, man. It's because Chodak's playing tight, so no one to run around for you.
Yeah, true. Maybe something for one move to look at in terms of switching up their formula, because Gilgear sort of being a bit more farm focused did work out for them in the wins that they had just earlier against 4 Pirates. Gilgear, Invis, surviving, has a time lapse available, will be able to pop it. They haven't had enough damage on SSS alone to just solo kill him. They've tried a few times now.
I feel like SSS has only been trying to pick this Weaver off.
Yeah. It's a bit personal, it feels like. One move will be able to sneak down here, get themselves the Tormentor, and they understand that sticking around, there's no value there. Just immediately bail out of that location, not looking for a fight.
Mass TPs. What's going on? They want to contest Roche. Smoke up, Mike.
Ravage available, Blink available, but this Roche is dropping real low. Bug's gonna
gonna be
scout, but is
close.
it too late? Nesphere jumping in. The Dire will actually get
Pick
the
it
Roche.
up.
Nobody's picking up the Aegis just yet. Somebody get that second life. SSS will snatch it. The Ravage landing on default. This could be the fight that one move. They have waited for all this
my God,
time.
Munkushi.
But Munkushi's still standing his ground. He finally drops. Who can deal with the Lash though? You've already lost 2. Codex on the left side of the fight. They don't see him. Thank goodness for that. I mean, that went about as well for one move as it could have to start, but nobody picked up the Aegis. Triple S finally reaches in, snatches it away.
Dude, he also couldn't get Wukong down. I'm sure that fight would have been so big. They had so much trouble finishing the Tiny. Munkushi was so low. Turns around, pops BKB, gets a double kill somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. The Tiny man, you run into him, you better be prepared to eat a tree in your
Look at the
face.
damage. That's insane. 4k for the Elk. Tiny did 3.3k. He was stunned. He was ravaged. He was last hit. He just went kapong.
Yeah, punch them a couple of times, that's more than enough. Now Gilgear finds himself trapped up in the calling and a couple of nice disables following up with till the end. We'll eliminate that pesky bug. He could have really have asked for more from your Alchemist in that situation, right? I think he really tried his best to get in there, intercept the AC, probably playing a part as well, but just not enough. team. Way too far behind, difference especially. That's Monkey King. We've yet to really see a successful Wukong's command.
Just forced into this poor man's item bill. BKB Mage Slayer, no damage.
Yeah.
We're behind on the timings. Meanwhile, his counterpart Children, his game is so free.
Yeah,
As the
this
Gale
guy's
Guard
chilling.
now.
I mean, the thing is, there's no good target, right? You try and focus down the Tiny, you don't have enough disables to burst it. You're not bursting that Tiny with BKB and 3.6k HP. But you still have to try. Because what's your other option? Shira Jr. with a Bloodstone BKB and a regen rune? With 2.4k HP himself and a box save? Like, what? At what point do one move reach the level of damage where they can outscale Shira? Because Shira is like a full-on, what? 6k above his counterpart right now? The Monkey King is sitting at 11k net worth. Shira's at 17.
I totally get where you're coming from, and I agree. One move, they need Bloodthorn on Elk. I think that's going to be a big one. They need Refresher on Tide. I don't know how far away that is, or if it's even going to happen. He has the BKB queued up, but they lack the stun. I feel like their win condition now is to be able to burst heroes through Ravage. Hopefully get the Ravage out behind the target so that the box is harder to cast. Because I feel like if you Ravage in front, it's pretty easy to get the escape bag off.
Sure.
Or the Nullifier. Gilgir, is he actually gonna finish the Orchid? Does. Not a fan.
Yeah, neither.
Not a fan of this
Feels like
Orchid.
he's been building towards this for so long. 30 minutes, just one item on your pause fall, not where you want to be for sure. But then
Even at
again, you
this
look
point,
at
I
the
would rather
Monkey
him
King.
buy the vessel.
Yeah, me too. Feels a bit too late for that, but would have more value than this Orchid. Or maybe Gilgir will change our minds here.
Maybe. Looks like one win are back to farming. More scaling, no pressure in this game whatsoever. They feel like it's Monkey and Tide are not able to keep up with their pace. And they aren't wrong. It's really just the Alchemist show right now. And you know how Elk works? If you're only 2k ahead of your counterpart, it is not good.
Kodak's getting that lucky blubber proc a few times now, but it's not going to stop him from being run down. Shira Jr. with the damage. Even with that Mage Slayer, it's not going to be reducing enough. Easy catch on the Tidehunter here. Nice timing from the Lesh. Need to set up around this bot lane with the Tiny. These towers go down quick. Let's take a look at that. Womp, 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 womp. What? 10 hits? 12 hits? It's
No, but
done.
he has AC after this.
Yikes.
It's gonna be faster now.
Counteracts the Elk's AC. Very, very useful.
Right, here comes the high ground. The bright side is that Shira Jr. only has half mana. So you're only dealing with half a Lash right now. I don't know if half a Lash
Sure, but
is... It might still be too much, man.
I mean, without a Tidehunter, probably the case.
He is buyback.
Doing a good job slowing down Munkushi with the Jakiro spells, though.
You have to
But
fight,
this
right?
looks like a lane of Rex.
I guess you don't need to fight. Gilgir's cutting the wave. Finally, Weaver's doing something. It's a hero problem, man. I'm telling you. Gilgir's too good to be this bad at Dota. It's the hero.
That's crazy. To be fair, I don't think he's really made the right decisions this game, right? It's not like Weaver commanded him to build an Orchid. You can't really make an excuse there.
Fair.
Not sure whether they see him on daytime. What an unstable concoction being wound up. Was the Alchemist looking for a goal there?
Yeah,
Seemed
first
like
in the
it.
base and then now a second one. No chemical rage though. I don't know if they want this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Weaver's also really low on mana, just Shukuchiing around, spending most of it. Can't live down here in the bot lane. 18k gold lead now, fluctuating between 17 18 at this point. Again, Alchemist still top net worth, but that's where he should be in any logical game. I guess we should applaud Nesphere for still being able to keep up, despite the space on the map just rapidly closing in around him and his teammates not really providing much.
He's been playing well. He really needs the Abyssal though. And he's probably going to disassemble for Nullifier. Yep, has it queued up. The box is just way too annoying. SD's going to come back because of this hero, man. I'm pretty sure. I've mine.
Og, EXP farming. How much did
He
you
has
get
the
from
Swarm
that one?
talent too, so even more EXP.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I need a level
Just
check.
can't kill these
How are the
bugs.
levels going? He's level
He's
17. He's
level
actually
17.
keeping up pretty well.
Yeah. I guess, all things considered. His Monkey King is also level 17. Very sad.
How many this is that he's feeding the EXP that he gives away.
Ooh, Gilgir, that's way too much magic damage. That is way too much magic damage. I think they hexed him up on Chira as well.
Ooh, he has
And gem on the
eggs.
Beastmaster. 2 boxes.
You only can nullify one, I guess. The Ravage counter. Till the end with his Aghanim Scepter. We'll
Yeah,
see
you,
if it
you
actually
hit
does
you
anything.
hit like 2 people with tentacles, and then they both get put in a box. That ends up saving them. That's going to be pretty funny. He already managed to dodge 1 Ravage with a box. I think he's done more than enough this game. This Ringmaster hero proving to be very, very annoying. I feel like most of the time when you think about save heroes like the Oracle, like the SD, you don't really pack it with so much lane prowess as well. And so many other fancy team fight mumbo jumbo.
And
Feels
a
like
farming
Ringmaster has it
ability.
all. Yeah.
Cool voice
I don't know
lines.
whether you would consider the Tame the Beast a farming ability. It's a little bit weak
He
during
just
these
one
creep
hit the
waves.
creep wave.
Not all the time. Maybe in the earlier start of the game.
It gives you BKB.
I guess so.
He
You
can
need a
dodge
level 15
Ravage with
talent
his
for that.
Q.
Oh, that's true. They found a Weaver on the sidelines. Easy pickings. Pings out that there's a ward there, but I don't know how much it matters. Looks like a Rex is next on the menu.
One roar
Mushi.
equals one Gilgir.
One little setup there. Onto Munkushi. Nullifier. He is going to drop. They weren't able to get the save in time, but this time they'll box that Lesh. BK beat up. Looking for the turnaround. Wheel of Wonder catching just Gilgir, I guess. Keep up
nice
back for this.
fear.
This is kind of scary. Beautiful fear there from the Aghanims of Sweet and Strong,
Holy
but now
shit,
they're
the
collapsing onto
damage.
Chira. The minus armor has to be respected. And one win, they just lost 2 heroes. They can't choose to stick around anymore. Sweet and Strong doesn't really have a choice in
Orchid.
that matter. Orchid value, Nullifier value. I mean, it's really just Nesphere with this Nullifier that has changed the state of these fights.
Dude, the damage was insane. This Nullifier pickup, finally, no box. I think Munkushi was expecting to be saved. I'm not sure if he could actually BKB there.
Yeah.
Because he basically got stunned and instantly ravaged with a Wukong Ice Path on top, right? He has 4k HP though. I feel like he would have lived through it a bit, at least. And now one move. Suddenly they're in a okay position.
Yeah.
I say that because Monkey is Skadi queued up. I mean, I guess he's still a ways away. About 2.5k, but does push them closer to the items tied on his way to the Shivas. I still would like to really see Refresher instead of this. That Ravage
I mean,
is
for what
such
it's
a big
worth,
spell for
they
them.
have kind of... They're still at a net worth disadvantage. Even with an Elk on their side, but they're at the point now that every physical damage lineup gets to, right? You can... If you find the right connection, you will have enough burst to take down these heroes. They can't outscale you in terms of tankiness, especially with the Nullifier. In the past, maybe the box would have saved them and then they're able to get the BKB. It's a different story. But now they've picked up a gem of their own on the Jakiro. They're going to start exerting map pressure, start regaining control of their side. Things are not as straightforward for one win anymore.
I actually like to see Gilgir go for like some Aether Lens and be gifted an Aghanims. So I think if he's able to save his Elk or Monkey King, like just make them last longer in fights, I think that's going to be so significant for them.
Does feel like this game comes down to the initiations though.
Roshan's
It's one move who get that jump first. It's going to be very significant.
They have buybacks.
All
Ooh, here they come.
getting a bit of cold feet. SSS will break that smoke onto the Alchemist. That's pretty big. Popping all the BKBs. Ravage not going to do anything and they lose out. He's the one without buyback. A nice wheel on the high ground stopping them, but the BKBs pop Wukong as well. Holding that area, but all that's going to do is stop the advance. One win. They've already gotten the advantage in that fight and now they'll head into the Roche Pit.
And initiation. So far, that's been what's winning fight for both games. SSS with the refresher reveal too. So holds down Nesphere, he gets the BKB off, but there's no damage stop. No one really able to stop this Tiny from hitting once BKB comes out. Trojan just pops his spells and goes in. Even this beast himself is doing so much damage. 25 now too. Primal Raw cooldown.
Just
actually
immediately
the
pop
highest
that
level in the
refresher
game.
already with the raw. He's done a good job farming for sure. Maybe that's why one win picked him out. He's looking pretty solid. Had a bit of a rougher start. The one move was very clearly focusing him down in that top lane, but now Munkushi able to just free hit on this tier 3.
No Ravage.
Alchemist, 3 more seconds until he's up. But like you said, no Ravage. He got a Wukong's command though. Might still be enough physical.
So
Munkushi's
much
dropping very low. He
damage
has
on
that
the-
second life. It is a lot of damage coming out from Chodex and the gang. And now Nesphia setting up as well. How you got to come back in. Nice box save. Couldn't nullify in time. The Raw reflected by a nice Lotus Orb though. Munkushi's going to turn
nice
back around
move.
onto Chodex, but he has a BKB. He's dropping low from the physical though. Wukong's command on the sidelines, forcing all of them back, but Chira Jr. able to get the refresh box BKB. He's out of there. A lot of commitment for the side of one move. You're still waiting on that Ravage for another 30 seconds.
No
One win,
Wukong,
they can
though.
just wait out this Wukongs.
No
try
chemical
again.
rage too.
You don't want to risk it though.
One win just gonna step back a little. Maybe wait for spells, wait for the second roar. Like you said, no Ravage, no Wukong. Ravage almost up though. No BKB on Chodex, no BKB on Alchemist. I think that's a big one. Now the control can come out. Hex on the lash. But Munkushi looks like he just wants to farm. Dude, that tiny melted so fast.
Yeah. It's a little bit scary how fast they're killing this tiny. He has 4k HP, by the way.
It's the Weaver Swarm, right? And the Gush on top. He also has level 20 on the Weaver down, so even more minus armor. AC, Acid Spray. His tiny has plus 40 armor. How the hell did he die like that?
There's a fair amount of magic damage as well, right? The Jakiro just kind of dumped the spells out into him as well. Ice Path, Macropire, all that jazz.
All that jazz. He goes for 2 toss charges. I feel like we normally see the avalanche cooldown a lot more. It's
Maybe
more
he's
of
just
a-
trying to burst down a single hero in front of him, right? Double toss up and then kind of keep them controlled.
Yeah, it makes sense with him
the end
going
gets
blink as
the-
well.
Spotlight online now. So maybe a bit more utility to spot out the Weaver. Perhaps spot the Monkey King in the tree line as well. Could be pretty useful.
Speaking of Monkey King, can we get item check on difference? He has a Skadi now going for Lincoln, so doing pretty okay. I just feel like they have problems holding people in place. If you look at how the fights are going, one win are just kind of turning around. It's also because Nesphia needs this Nullifier, so missing the Abyssal. Would really love to have that. Has the Swift Blink now, more damage, more move speed.
Yeah, it's just tough. For Nesphia this game, it feels like we've just been in a constant state of saying he is the top net worth in the game, but he still needs this item, still needs that item, still needs this, still needs that. Maybe at some point you still need to give your teammates some agonyms as well. They haven't been doing the best. Bit of a recovery now for Gilgear though. Kind of working his
Mike,
own way up towards a Hurricane Pike.
Who's getting the first eggs?
Ooh. Is it Gilgear? Is it gonna be Gilgear? I feel like it's Gilgear. Everyone else just kind of gives you a bit more damage. Oh, Munkushi, beautiful catch. Second toss up. No chance for the bug. Well, that's why he got that talent.
Man, Gilgir feels like we're just watching Gilgir Death Simulator. No one else has
Yeah,
really
this
been
is
dying, right? It's really just
You
the
watch
Weaver.
like after this game, one win makes like a highlight compilation of their best moments this game, and it's just Gilgear dying like 10 times in a row. He actually has 10 deaths.
the roar target, number of roar counter.
I mean, I get it, right? You might just kind of think, okay, why is he roaring at a bug? But if you saw a cockroach go past you, you would also scream. So it's understandable.
Fair point.
One win now, posturing for the high ground, trying to get a jump with that smoke. Maybe catch an unsuspecting one move member. It's all been about the initiations, and Chira Jr. goes in with the Hex. Difference, in big trouble. They don't have to save. They will be able to get the Monkey King. He buys back immediately, but they melt Nesphia as well. A two-pronged attack. Buybacks on Matt. Codex looking for a Ravage, but he's getting silenced up for now. Box to save. Nullifier available, but they couldn't get the connection, and they blink out. That's 3 buybacks for absolutely nothing.
I just want to say that Triple S pretty much solo killed the Beastmaster with one roar. What the hell?
You mean the Alchemist?
The Alchemist, yeah, sorry.
The Beastmaster solo kill. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, with
that's
one
that
roar,
damage
he didn't
amp
even use
stacking
the
up.
second roar. That's not real, man. That's not fair.
Dude, it's the drums of slow. These late game Beastmasters, man, they are no joke. Amount of damage amp. It's percentage as well, right? So you literally get 14% damage amp per stack. You pop the inner beast, you're applying that damage amp on attack. You attack him 3 times, it's like 50% damage amp. SSS might be in trouble though, gets a very timely Invis rune. Do they have the gem for him? The vision is there.
Nice fear.
Looking for the save. Wheel of Wonder comes out. He is nullified, but they just can't commit into this. The box there to save, and now they're controlling up Gilgir. Stopping the Ravage from coming out with the Hex from Chira Jr. Chodex popping the BKB and the Ravage, but it only tags the invulnerable Muerta on the high ground. Chodex, these Ravages have not been it. He's gonna come in, Nesphia with the nullifier. The box not gonna save him there. Chodex with the damage reduction. Now the Ringmaster in trouble. Both supports on one win, suffering big time. Meanwhile, you can't find the connection. Getting the backline still, Munkushi. Picks up the Jakiro. Even trade for now. SSS jumping in with the Raw onto the Elk again. He's in big trouble. He dies back. And oh no, Gilgir as well. Second dieback. One move. This might be the end. Chodex is gonna drop to the deck. And all you have left is a Monkey King and a Jakiro. Escaping to the tree lines, but I think this game number 1, it might have just come to an end.
Munkushi's running it down. He knows it's time to hit buildings. Tiny's favorite part of the game. The fight was so awkward. It looks so desperate for one move, the way they started jumping in, but I guess that's what the game feels like for them.
I mean, they started that goal into SSS, but the thing is they didn't have their BKBs up at that moment. They were like, okay, am I really gonna Ravage a solo Beastmaster? And then by the time Chodex actually decided, it was a bit too late. Triple S popped the BKB. Yeah, he just wants to end the game. Trying to buy
like
time
it's
with the Glyph,
working.
with the Macropire. I mean, it's not gonna slow them down, right? You still got 40 seconds until your tide comes up, not even talking about your Alk yet. As the Hex up, cleaning up the last remaining kills, it's just the Monkey King left. Surely the Gs are gonna be dropped, and there they are, 1 win. The winners will take this first game over the movers. A bit too desperate at the last moments there. I can't help but feel like one move were not out of the game until that decision, right? Like those last 2 team fights on the high ground, they kind of got caught with. Then on the flip side, one move. What exactly are the timings they're going to play for? You're maybe trying to bring the supports to the mid lane for that Dragon Knight level 6. He went for Provoke the Beast again on Chodex. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know what the timings are, to be honest, for you, for one move.
Okay, I feel like you play early pressure. You have meta and DK form. You're probably going to do well in both side lanes. I think TV is going to pretty much free farm down here. I'm not sure how much impact this Fine Art is going to have. They're also pretty susceptible to just the Ringmaster poking both of them. I think mid is going to be slightly DK favored. You eventually pressure a tower, but I feel like the mid game fights, like I expect one move to be ahead for a while, but how long can they stay ahead? Can they be disciplined enough to not take the wrong team fights? Not get like this epicenter coming out. Because I think once they start to lose 1 or 2 fights, it looks like one win has the heroes with pace where they just start running around, killing you left, right, and center.
Yeah, I think important aspect for me for one move will be trying to nullify this Tiny coming out from the mid lane, right? Chira Jr. Tiny is a hero that plays on pace, especially from the mid lane. He does not want to be AFK farming unless he's a carry. So if they can kind of match the rotations of Chira, or kind of force him to stay in his lane, not be able to find any kills, really comes down to the one move supports. They need to make sure they're not running into him and giving him freebies.
Look at this from both supports. They're both starting out in a tri lane? Or are they just both running to the gate? Okay. Sven Strong's just gonna gate. And Gilgir is
They're actually gonna meet each other. Uh-oh. Well, okay. A bit of a rendezvous here.
What if there are no win rangers here?
They have to know, right? I mean, Triple S. They do have vision early on. They need to be careful. 3 heroes down here on one move. Again, punishing their former offlane. They will get the range creep, but Nesphia, he's not going to drop to that damage. SSS, he's going to go down first. Last hit, though. Sweden Strong manages to find the kill onto the Terrorblade. Gilgia does draw first blood, but another beautiful stroke of fate. Putting Baby 3 packs low,
It's
he is
cooking.
dropping. Level 2. The damage, it's gonna be enough. Sweden strong. Funhouse Mirror slowing you down. But that's the innate of the Grimstroke coming into play. That Ink Trail is kind of allowing them to keep vision, even though that Terrorblade was trying to juke.
I've never seen that be useful before.
Yeah, well, first
I
time.
think both kills, right? It was the second kill as well.
Yeah, he was trying to juke through the tree line, use the illusion as well. And Nesphia now hitting that level 2 SSS. It's a pretty big win for Sweden Strong, but as a result, Triple S is gonna suffer, at least in these early levels. Sand King can go back to the jungle, so not too bad, but... Is that a win? For one win?
It's a win for Sweden Strong, man. That's all I know. And I feel like in this lane, especially when Grim turns level 3 with this fine Artificer, he's going to bully this Terrorblade. It's one of the...
Maybe that's why we see the
stronger
meta
heroes.
popped early on.
It's also level 2, right? He wanted to punish SSS because Nestor got level 2 early and SSS was level 1.
Trying to set up onto SSS again. Immediate Burrow strike out. Beautiful silence there from Sweden Strong, preventing any impalement arts from coming out. Try to get fancy with the whoopee cushion. Won't find any purchase there.
How's top lane going? Shodex doing slightly better. You don't really pressure Primal very much as Tuskar. It's really just the Mel hits that come in here. He has a Ring of Protection, so not too worried about that. Oh, the TA is most likely just gonna free farm up here.
And we didn't mention this as well, but the Wind Ranger is the one support hero that can probably survive this lane, right? Even if you get collapsed upon, you just time that wind run nicely. Gotta dodge all those auto attacks. This entire lane is just based off auto attacks.
That's a nice interaction. In a way, he doesn't help Shodex at all if they go on him, but at the same time, he's able to play like post up onto them, you know?
Yeah. Peppering down with the auto attacks will secure the Lotus for themselves. Yeah, this lane looks to be going okay. The Primal Beast in a good position to maybe run around early on like we saw. I think that game against 4 Pirates was so funny because one move just did not stop making moves around the map. Nice body blocks onto Nesphia, putting on some damage onto the Terrorblade.
Nestor still able to farm down here. I think everyone's just okay with the pace so far. Difference though doing really well with his last pick. DK has the Blightstone against the Tiny. Revenge for game 1 maybe.
I'm sure he would like that. That performance in game 1 was not it. I mean, you pick a Monkey King. It's kind of the same thing as picking this mid Tiny, right? If you don't find any action happening on the map, or if you're the one dying, it's gonna look awful. Don't really get to the point where you're really finding these pickoffs anymore.
That's the good news for him this game is that he has supports that can rotate in easily. I think that's like an upside for you, especially when you lose your lane as mid. Your supports are strong enough to just come and help you.
Grimstroke Tusk, really kill-oriented duo. Just imagine you bring Chira Jr. to the bot lane. Unless there's a timely box, it should be more than enough magic damage to burst down Nesphia if he's not being careful.
Another thing we didn't mention
have
about
to-
box this game is like you'll get soul binded, right? So if you run backwards into your team, something's gonna happen. They also have the double burrow strike combo with the soul bind later on.
Ooh,
It's also
yeah.
pretty hard to box a toss target.
Yeah. That's gonna be a bit awkward. The Ringmaster, he's gonna be hoping that he has the same quick reactions as Till the End, because last game, Till the End, amazing performance of the Ringmaster. Multiple box saves from Ravage. Multiple box saves, honestly winning team fights as well. The stacking has begun already though. Got this triple stack in the triangle. Codex able to just easily onslaught away. Power the Primal Beast in this lane.
No, he has 2 points in uproar again. I don't know if this is common. I feel like I only see Chorex do this. Just try and focus a bit more on the last hit and just surviving up here, get the armor against the TA, reduce some damage.
Yeah, I guess it makes more sense when you have to provoke the
You're going
beast
on top
facet,
lane.
right? Full focus down to Munkushi. Refractor gives him a lot of damage. Gilgear's Wind Run though, and Munkushi drops to the deck first. Last couple of hits, Impalement Arts will find him. Gilgear with the last hit. Nice little trade out. They'll TP the Grimstroke up here, but the second dagger finds that poor Tusk. Codex with the slow, they managed to swipe through. Sweden Strong again on a killing spree now. They will put
the
the
dodge.
Inkswell on the Tusk. He is dropping very low though. They're gonna try and square up. Baby
It's the
3 packs
1-1.
throws the dagger, misses. There's a snowball. The kite out, it's perfect. They will lose the Tusk, but last
Intro.
auto attack, can they find him? Dodging away with the Funhouse Mirror. Oh, just gets stopped in his tracks. Chodex plays interference and kills Sweden Strong. Nice plays coming out from the Primal Beast up here in the top lane.
It's not over, Mike. Is it over? Nkushi.
Nuts. Fraction down, but Tusk coming back means that it is over this time round. Nice set of kills though, really kind of recovering this initial little slip up.
I'm so surprised that till the end and Sweden Storm tried to turn there against the Primal. It looked way close too.
I can't believe they almost did it.
Try it in the top lane right now. Yeah, this gives Sand King a lot of space, able to cut the wave, pull the creeps to the big camp. And this is what you want, right? As a Sand King, as a Darkseer, when you have this 1v1 situation, you always get out more because you're able to just pull the wave to the camp, farm. The team stacks for you, so I will say that 1win is getting slightly more from this.
Codex, timely box, dodges out on that silence, allowing him to onslaught away. Beautiful shackle as well, but the Inks... Oh, do you see that curve? How did he bend it like Beckham like that? Nice shots catching Gilgir. Gonna try for the chase, the silence out. Float to a crawl, my goodness, these strokes of fate. Sweden Strong, a bit of a sniper here on this Grimstroke.
They're so satisfying to watch. Just the curve coming out from the fine art. A little swipey swipe. He's level 5. And his top lane has been a battle. I don't know if this is actually good for Chodex. I feel like as Primal, you kind of want the same thing as the Sand King, right? You want people to be fighting bottom.
Meanwhile, mid lane, rotation in. Level 6, another beautiful shackle. Might just save difference. Hello, silence creep is not going to be able to kill him till the end. Last hit. They lose the Tusk, but they trade out for baby 3 packs. And now Illusion Rune Gilgir will be able to deny it. Here comes SSS from out of nowhere. Stun comes through. Gilgir dropping very low. The tree, the auto attack, up ground. Still will find it with the avalanche.
A nice kill for Chira. He needed those now. Catching up back in net worth against the Dragon Knight. I like this aggression from his team. So even Sand King coming over, it's because he was already cutting the wave. Doesn't really matter. Not a very far walk, but the levels on these supports too. I said Sweden Strong is level 5. Tuskar is 6, and so is this Ringmaster. So much battling going on.
Kind of did see this coming, right? Both teams wanting to play aggressive. It's the one move signature style, and it's cool to see that 1win are meeting them right there. Same thing happened in game number 1. That's how they got the more, I guess, the bigger advantage. I guess the caveat this time round is difference is having a much better game on the Dragon Knight.
Oh my god, keep an eye on Sand King's net worth, Mike. 3,900.
About to explode, but so is the mid tier 1 tower. We'll clear up this stack, but Chira Jr. committed to defending it. They're going in onto difference. Where's the box save? Wheel of Wonder helping, but the Tusk. Oh, there's a beautiful charge through. Chodex getting the grab on the Tiny. This is looking like a very dead Chira Jr. And the snipe will find till the end as well. They will get what they came for, but they gotta watch out for SSS on the angle. Doesn't have his Blink Dagger just yet, but looking for at least Gilgir to start. Soulbind, a lot of magic damage coming out onto both these supports. They might have gotten the tower, but it's gonna come at a cost. Baby 3 packs, last auto attack. Need to find him with the burrow. Up in 1 second, tries to juke around the tree line. We'll just finish it off with an auto attack. Nice little setup there from 1win to at least get something out of that trade.
Yeah, that's so sneaky. That be from the tree line. If you wait 1 more second for a Soulbind, we've got 2-man stun too, but they end up getting both support kills anyway. Lose their tower, but that's pretty impressive performance on his Sand King so far. I like his rotations, been active. He goes for a phase boost too, so he knows that he wants to get involved.
Yeah, I think he's moving a lot faster to locations on the map than maybe one move are expecting. I didn't even expect him to show up. I thought he would just be farming down here trying to pressure the tower, but I think he understands he brings so much magic damage to the table.
We have a fight topside.
It'd be a shame if he gets missed out. Box saving from the Walrus Punch. Chira Jr. now might be the one getting set up on. Here's the onslaught forward. Power shot slightly off the mark. Nice little toss back, and Codex can't stay on top of him. They will just settle for the Tusk instead. Last few auto attacks, Nesphia will find it. Still trying to find the connection, but Chira's a bit too fast with that river move speed. This is what, like 5 heroes of 1 move up here in this top lane?
Bringing numbers, punishing the fact that Sand King has no TP, no epicenter as well. So I like that they're opening the map. I said they have a bit more of a greedier draft, and as soon as different gets the dagger now, they're gonna have more space on the map to kind of run around.
I thought the Sand King would go for a dagger after his Vanguard, but he's actually opted for the Halberd first. What do you think about this pickup?
I think he expects his Tiny to go for Blink, so he feels like it's not his role in this game. Although I would like to see him go for Dagger anyway. I feel like with the Grimstroke, it's so strong.
I mean, he has that queued up next, but it's going to take him a while because he already found that initial set of stacks.
So fast.
Blink Dagger would have allowed him to get the connection there. TP in on difference. They want to put this Blink Dagger on the Dragon Knight to use, but his Dragon form just ends. Timing's a little bit awkward. One Win seemed to have read the move as well. Even the voice line coming up. Yeah, he knows he just dodged the gank.
They're out of here. I mean, there's pros and cons, right? His Halberd helps you stay in lane more, but of course you lose out a little on those kills. Not too worried. Maybe feeling like it's not the point in the game where they even want to take these grouped fights. Might be wrong though, as 1 move they are looking for stuff to do with this Blink Dagger on Dragon Knight.
Not going to be a surprise at this point because he's showing on the wave, but I don't think, you know, with the way 1 Win have been playing, it's not like they were going to get caught off guard anyway.
Are there any stacks for Radiant?
Trying to look now. They don't seem to have any in... maybe just 1 hard cam stack in the triangle. Looks like till the end we'll just be going down. Again, serving as a bit of a bodyguard for the TA. Even if you go down here, I don't think you're too sad about the situation as long as Nesphia... Sorry, not Nesphia, Mr. Munkushi is alive. Buys quite a bit of time as well, and 4 heroes are just kind of showing themselves, so good information for 1 Win.
Yeah, it could be worse. Munkushi, ooh, nice dagger.
Quick reactions there.
It's like you said, I think they're okay with the game state, waiting for the dagger on Tiny. He has a 4-staff queued up too. I don't know if you want to put yourself in that position. You still want your scaling on your Tiny, but maybe feeling the in-out-in is the way they want to play the fights.
Bot lane, Sweden strong. Sticking around a bit too long to push out this wave. Will get caught. Nice little... I don't think this is going to result in anything. It's a bit weird that Chira Jr. came in here and just tossed them randomly. Okay.
Establishing dominance with his haste rune.
Yeah. Like T-posing on them a little bit. Just toss them up. Yeah. Yeah, I can lift you. I don't care. It literally results in nothing other than him wasting a bit of mana.
Sometimes you do things because you can, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
We might see a smoke
Regen
now
rune.
from... Tiny finally has his blink. 14 minutes, a bit slow, lane and DK, but he's not poor by any means, and they are grouping up in the mid lane.
I would have loved that regen rune to get him back on board. He's sitting a bit low on the mana department, and that might be what is keeping him from making any sort of move. Like there's an arrow drawn. The DK wants the Wind Ranger to connect to them in the bot lane for some sort of play.
I believe it's the...
That's exactly where 1 Win are smoking as well.
Tormentor Mike. The one team fight of every game that we are promised to see.
Indeed. Very close game so far. Less than 1k gold lead. Yogia's just gonna break the smoke on the high ground. That is unfortunate, but they found the Sand King. I say found the Sand King. Sorry, that's the Dragon Knight that they found. Difference. He tried to get the initiation. He still is very tanky though. Need to try and find the damage onto him. He's still half HP. They disarm him. Chodex coming in. The snowball getting them over the distance towards the DK. Sunder comes out though. That's a great save. And now they're the ones in trouble. 1 Win, have they gone a bit too deep? Still hiding away. Triple S surviving. And Munkushi has joined the fray. Slices down Nesphia. Difference, he might have survived through it all, but his teammates, they're dying. And they just don't have the damage on 1 move to finish off any of these kills.
Man, that was so unfortunate for Chodex. He had like, I think a 2-man onslaught queued up, but Tillian just picks him up with the snowball and they go left. So probably he's not able to connect his spells, not able to run around. And Kushi also doing a really good job of coming to that fight. His damage was much needed towards the end.
You can understand why Nesphere was there to try and sunder the DK, understood that they needed the Dragon Knight's damage in the fight, but that ends up costing him his own life as well. Munkushi just very quick on the uptake, finds him and slices him down with the blades.
Sweden Strong has so much gold. He is 1.1k away from his Aghanims, outright rushing it. It's going to be so nice, not only against the TB, but against the Dragon Knight as well. Get that corrosive breath minus armor. I don't know if you get the Mage Slayer. Do you get Mage Slayer?
Yeah,
Damn, I didn't know now.
I feel like you should, right? It is an item. It's kind of like when you have a...
They do not.
You don't?
They don't.
Okay. Well, nobody got the Tormentor after that team fight, but now One Win will be in a great position to just secure that for themselves. I guess the kiting really did pay off, right? He still is queuing up the 4-star from the Tiny, but just the ability for One Win to go in, out, pop in and out, it was very hard for one move to actually connect on any target with any sort of damage. You're mostly relying on your Primal Beast being able to trample around, like you said, and difference, he was just kind of hitting a different target every 3 seconds.
That's right. Sweden Strong gets the shard too, so now overtaking net worth of Tiny and Primal Beast.
Yikes.
I feel like all these games we always have like one big +4.
Yeah. Seems to be the route to success here. Sweden Strong. Fresh off that very good early game start. 500 gold off. Aghanims, they're going to try and cut him off. They saw a stroke of fate up here.
Might see a counter smoke to the top side. I think both teams know where they are. Just a little neutral battle for the mid lane, maybe.
Ward spotting out till the end. He'll get a nice little D-ward. Shackle not going to connect though. Also an easy D-ward there. What's this sentry? Yeah, all these spells just kind of missing a bit.
Yeah, both teams don't really have a solid initiation. Unless One Win choose to go in with the blinks. You also need to be careful of committing, right? There's a box, there's the Glimmer on Chodex now. Super high value item this game. If you don't get bursted by the Tiny, the Epicenter and all the damage is reduced by so much. It's also interesting to me, Munkushi is not going for the Deso, which we normally see. He's going straight up MKB. So that's nice against the Wind Ranger, obviously, but MKB is also a nice item against Terrorblade because you do magical damage per proc, and TV is one of those high armor heroes, so the Deso commonly not the best item against the Terrorblade.
Yeah, also not to mention there's 2 Gossamer capes on the Radiant side. So that's a bit annoying.
Wait, is that how it works? No. You can't... Can you?
You can't hit through?
Oh my god.
Because you might just have a true strike,
this.
right? Like prop.
I don't think you can.
Really?
I will...
Is Gossamer cape that busted? That sounds ridiculous.
Oh,
Even with
mind.
an MKB, you can't hit through Gossamer?
Nah, I'm wrong. It's basically one hit, 100% evasion. So yes, you can hit through Gossamer. It's been a long day, man. Forgive me my Dota knowledge.
Oh, good. Looks like we might have a fight. The initiation on the sideline. Chodex with the Glimmer Cape keeping himself safe. But there's the Sand King on the backline blowing all of them up. Silencing the Terrorblade. He can't sunder. Oh, it's perfect. Sweden Strong there with the Axe reveal. The TB illusion beating them to a pulp. And Chodex, even with his Glimmer, he survives for now, but his team does not. And the only person to walk away from that one is Gilgear.
Oh my god, that Epicenter was insane. Coupled with the silence, the Aghanims from Sweden Strong. TB just melted, not able to press anything. And TB illusion moves on to the Dragon Knight too.
Same thing for the Ringmaster as well. We didn't even see a ring, a box, anything.
It's that part of the game, man. When I said One Win has heroes that teamfights just look a bit easier, a bit simpler. Whereas for one move, they have heroes that want to apply pressure in the early game, kind of play off that pace and avoid these teamfights. Unfortunately for them, they have failed to realize that the Sweden Strong Grimstroke is a monster. 4th on net worth now.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Beating out his Tiny. Gilgear getting a nice shackle connection. Let's try and hide away, but the TA traps are around the area. He is not going to be able to escape this. Complete beat down. That's bullying in some countries. Hira Jr. though. Being set up on in the mid lane. They found him with the whip. Gonna try and find a blink out, but the reflection actually finishes him off. Very nicely done.
A bit of a traded kill. Don't think they mind too much for the state of the game, but... Oh man, I wanted to say something. Now I forgot. Oh no. I wanted to say that I feel like on these post fours, especially heroes like this Grim Wind Ranger, it's life and day whether you get the shard. Because you have to buy this shard on Wind Ranger now, and it feels so different at 15 minutes. Like Grim has a shard, it's so nice. Chodex.
Set up in the mid lane onto Chodex. Late Mail Glimmer available. He's hiding away for now, and Nesphere looking to join the fight. Seems to be an engagement that One Move wants to take, but again, the Terrorblade Illusion turning on him. He has to be bossed. He's getting killed by his own boys. Oh, Mukushi gets the job done. And they might have lost the task, but Chodex has to run away, and the Terrorblade Illusion, it's not done. Now onto the DK like you said. Oh no, turning your most farmed hero against you, Sweden Strong with a double. Nasty, nasty work, and they're not done. Triple S finding his replacement, looking to end his career. Still gets up to the high ground. A second barrel. Gonna commit for it and get the kill too. This Sand King has been spectacular.
Dude, the Mel Strike plus
get
the
some
TV
revenge though.
Yes, Halberd, man.
Oh, there's no way, Gilgir.
Gilgir.
You don't really have a Brigand's Blade this time. You're not gonna be able to make that one work. The
He
tips
has-
come through, my goodness.
Sand King has Shiva's complete. This is insane. They are so farmed. All of them are so farmed. MKB almost done too. That Mel Strike onto TB with his own illusion hitting him was so much damage. It looked like he got 4-shot or something.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. He couldn't even stand his ground. You talk about TB being a high armor hero, didn't really look like it in that fight.
Well, I guess when you're 15k behind at 22 minutes, there's really not enough armor for anyone to save you.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal is supposed to be. Like, how are you supposed to take a fight? Almost feels like you need to get the kill on both Sweden Strong and Triple S before you even stand a chance.
Or you need... I think the win condition is to find Sweden Strong for now and don't get epic. At least not on more than one hero. Because you have the box save, right? So you can kind of disengage from that. I think if you're not soulbound, it's easier to get out, but they're also going to play into a snowball save, and soon they're going to be playing into an Aegis.
Yeah, it's very easy for them to walk into this pit and grab the second life for the TA. A bit of a later Roche attempt than we usually see from this hero, but still, they've been too busy winning.
That is a good problem to have.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Dota top 3 problems. Not enough item slots. Too much map to farm. What's the third one, Mike? Help me out.
I guess what we just said, right? You're too busy winning to actually take any objectives on the map. Like, you don't even have time for Roche or like Tormentors because you're too busy absolutely shitting on them in the fights.
It's true. I've seen that in my pubs. 20
I mean,
minutes
we're
in,
seeing
you know,
that
no
right
one
now.
wants to.
This is... They couldn't even get the Tormentor because they were too busy winning a fight. They had to go back for it a second time. Same thing with the Roche, right? It just felt inconvenient because they were too busy owning.
BB3 packs takes advantage of it though, gets the shrine for himself.
Wow, what a play.
If you're too busy winning, the losers are not too busy losing.
Yeah. Losing doesn't really take a lot of effort. You know what I mean? Like, you're losing... It takes a lot more effort to try and get back to winning from a losing position, I must say. But just straight up maintaining the losing, that's not too hard. You gotta keep running it down a little bit.
Spinning facts. Right, protecting their triangle. A bit of fight
I don't know
breaking out.
who's protected. Barrel strike in onto Chodex. They got the control onto the Primal Beast, but there's the box save. Should be able to walk out of this one. Onslaught committed as well. Difference looking for the counter initiation. They found Sweden Strong. That's a good start, but now he gets a soulbind. Now he gets two illusions. Uh-oh, this is troublesome. Epicenter in. You can't afford this. The save is not there, but he manages to pop the BKB and the Sunder. Onto Chira Jr. Very low on the Tiny. Dodges that power shot, but they still lose the DK. Now Gilgir looking for a kill. The rock's in his face. He manages to get away on the Tiny, and now Gilgir's the one in trouble. They turn back around. They get the Wind Ranger, and they save the Tiny. Everything going wrong for them, one move. Thought they finally had found Sweden Strong, but a beautiful Epicenter back in, and they couldn't even take down Chira Jr.
Oh my god. Tumunkushi is doing so much damage, and that was the perfect soulbind onto 2. One move. TB was last hit. He gets BKB gets a Sunder on Tiny. The shackle comes out. He misses the power shot. Gilray definitely could have finished off Chira there with the kill shot. But man,
Then
this
what's
game
more, he
looks-
runs up into an avalanche, ends up dying as well. Oh, Triple S. Oh, this Sand King performance, it's been something special. Backed up by that Grimstroke. This
his
guy
teammates
looks
are trying to stop
amazing.
him. This game just over. This game looks so
Feels
hard
that
right
way.
now. Meta down for another minute. There's even a really
Okay,
clutch
gold
glimmer on the
lead.
TV.
Are they playing it chill? I mean, they have Second Life on the TA. Are they waiting for Epi or something?
I guess the downside for what they're doing is without this Deso, this tower slaying is kind of slow. See him tickling the
Sure.
tier 2, maybe not ready to poke high ground. You can definitely force a fight
a
though,
bit
like
much, I
instead of hitting the tower, just jump in. I feel like they're definitely just strong enough to do that right now.
That's fair.
Blink for Sweden strong. Altering soon on Tiny. It's gonna be nice. It's more spells. Pretty uncommon skill build, right? I mean, sorry, item build that we see. It's just
Yeah.
pretty much a pure caster here. Just like us.
I wish my casting was as good as this Tiny. Till the end. Unfortunately, a bit late on the retreat there. We'll get caught out.
but
Nice
Sweden
Gale
strong.
Force. Oh, Sweden strong. Quick blink. Holding on to that till the very last moment.
They
Might
still
just be
wanna
looking
fight
for a
it.
counter initiation. Kushi on the front line's the only person showing. You do have to be a bit careful. Aegis is running out in 50 seconds. The Triple S found a target. There's the stuns coming out. Chira Jr. more than enough damage with that AD rune. Burst through Gilgear.
There's the
The
pings,
buyback
they
on the
want
task.
more.
They're looking for just the end of the game.
Oh no, Nesphere. Oh no,
Nesvia
Nesphere.
caught by the shards. He's gonna try and stand his ground and fight Chodex. They're too ready to back him up as well. Primal Beast trying to come in, but the Epi just melts the Terrorblade. Chodex gonna drop as well. It's just too easy for one win. Now they're looking for more. Toss that TA on, buyback onto Ringmaster, but Gilgear is down again. That is a dieback for the Wind Ranger. How would you look at that? You got some nifty Terrorblade illusions while you're at it.
Nesphere was trapped. And then he tried to juke with his illusion, right? But he was BKB, so it's just this golden yellow Terrorblade standing there while his illusion was running away.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough. You know exactly which one it is, and they eliminate him instantly. One win with a very, very quick and dominant 2-0, just showing that they are of a different caliber. Fortunately, that does mean that we have to wave goodbye to one move. They will be moving out of this close qualifiers back to probably trying to fix some of the issues there. Yeah, I mean, this one just honestly felt like an outclass.
The issue was their offlane was